I mean, again, we can, depending on the time of the show, I can tap into what my mom experienced because that was the most personal experience that I've had that I knew wasn't someone batshit crazy telling me something. It was the hospice nurses. So that's something that is just in the curriculum. That's something that constantly happens with hospice nurses is
Oh, yeah.
they vision the client's vision and then they experience seeing deceased loved ones. And that is, from my understanding and what I've heard from very popular nurses that I've had on the show, they're talking about how when they have these deathbed visions, it's usually a sign that they might be dying soon, whether it's weeks or days, I don't know. But it's something that happens that they don't have a hard understanding and they completely rule out lack of oxygen, morphine. They're not saying it's any of that, but all these potential variables that could cause that seem to be ruled out. And they constantly see this and they're ready to handle it because they're expected to see it. And so when you start seeing it in hospitals, the hospice nurses that are there on the forefront and they're having these experiences that are most of the time very peaceful and
Yeah.
giving them a smooth transition out, it's hard to argue. Like this happens and it's up to you to believe what's what, but this happens all the time.
Like you said, these stories like that make you feel comfortable in that the fact that death is just so unknown. There's
Mhm.
nobody that can just say this is exactly what happens. This is exactly how it's going to go, and that's a pretty wild. Also, if you look at, if you're looking and you're talking to different nurses and hospice people, anybody does hospice, God bless them. But if they're all telling the same stories from all over the world, it's not like there's a convention where they get together and say, "Oh, this is what we're gonna say. We're gonna say this," and then that way we're all on the same page. You know what I mean? It's happening. These are real. We don't know
Yeah.
why, but they're real.
So at some point, when you hear so many stories, and a lot of people that dismiss it, I'm like, I don't even know if you're really just looking into it a little bit just to explore the idea. Again, say maybe I've read too much, watched too many videos, and had personal experiences that just make me like, it's not, I keep like a small percentage open. Though at
Yeah.
the same time, I've just heard too much that it's like, this seems very possible.